Hey guys, Dave here at Transfer Express, and today we are talking all about custom printed workwear. Now we're going to cover how you could go out and get business opportunities with the local construction or trades in your area for awesome repeat business. We're going to talk about what transfer types to use because we're typically printing on polyester, and we're also going to cover other things you could print other than just the regular t-shirts and polos that you commonly see as employee uniforms. So are you ready? Let's get to work. Now, if you're new to the channel, Transfer Express is the leading supplier of custom screen printed and digital heat transfers for the apparel decorating industry. With 2 production facilities in Ohio and Arizona, we're able to meet the demand for our customers nationwide. Now, we are dedicated to customer service, and helping grow custom apparel businesses is our #1 priority. Everything we do is focused on making sure we send high quality, fashionable, custom transfers on time and on a budget. First tip to going out there and getting business is go local. So first, hit up your local community. And if there's not another printer in town that's servicing their needs, that's how you're going to get the business. As long as you can match the price or get close to that national supplier that they're using, you can get that job. Now, tip #2, you could target these business owners in your local community online with advertising. And if you have your target set up to a specific area with people who match business owners or managers, you're usually able to do this with a very low spend. Now, tip #3, rely on those around you. Going to the mechanic shop, ask where they're getting their t-shirts from and let them know that you have a business and you would love to provide a quote. Have a plumber coming to the house or landscapers on site? Ask them. If they don't make the purchasing decision themselves, which they probably don't, they'll know who does or direct you to the boss. Now, tip #4, if you aren't up for talking to somebody and maybe you don't have the best online presence for buying advertising on Facebook or Google, then rely on some printed brochures. Now, I'm not talking a fully designed everything you offer. Maybe just have a little one sheet on a 4x6 flyer that says you do workwear. Have some custom examples like we have behind us here, and it really helps if it's tailored towards the industry that you're serving. Usually, if a business sees their competitor on your flyer, they're gonna wanna get the same high quality merch that their competitor does so they look similar. So always keep that in mind. For the most part, a lot of workwear is polyester based, so that #1 means heat sensitive. We're going to want a low temperature transfer that is specifically made for 100% polyester or high polyester content garments. So that's going to bring us to, yep, you guessed it, Elastiprints transfers. Now, Elastiprints are specifically formulated to print at 290 degrees, which comes under that scorchable threshold of most polyester garments. We brought some artwork in using the Add Your Art tool here in EasyView, and we also modified some of the pre-made layouts and templates that are available to you at 0 added cost. Now, of course, some of you may be asking, like, what about Goofproof? I already have Goofproof transfers, and they say that they could print on cotton polyester or cotton poly blends. And that is absolutely true. I don't want to discredit anything about Goofproof, but even with its lower application temperature for polyester at 325, it can scorch some very heat-sensitive polyester. Now, Elastiprints are the same exact screen printed transfer like Goofproof is. You'll buy it in a spot color format, so it's usually about 1 to 3 colors until it becomes more efficient and economical to go over to the Ultra Color transfer line. Now, since we're talking about companies that may already have their logo, you may not have control over what colors are printed. And I know some companies with 9 or 10 colors in their logo. You could use our Ultra Color Soft or Stretch transfers so that you could recreate those logos perfectly in all of their colors without boosting up the print cost of your Elastiprint or Goofproof transfers. Let's go ahead and start printing. So our first example, let's print a t-shirt for a painting company. The second example, we'll print a polo for an auto sales company. And the third example, we'll bust out the aprons and print a coffee shop apron. To show you some sample applications today, let's start with just a regular t-shirt, and we'll decorate this one for a painting company. So we're gonna go over here to our Hotronix 16x20 auto clam, and we're just gonna go ahead and thread on our shirt onto the heat press. If you haven't seen our heat transfer placement and positioning guide, we have an awesome video that goes through a whole bunch of placements just like the one we're gonna go through here today. So we're gonna do a left chest and we'll do just a center back print. But first, we have our gang sheet of Elastoprint's transfers. So our full painting graphic here at the top and the one we'll use for left chest right here. Now, one thing I love about the Elastoprint's transfers is just how durable they are, which makes them super fitting for workwear. They were specifically designed for the low application temperature on sports uniforms, but because football jerseys get busted around so much, we needed a super durable transfer. And we'll go ahead and pre-press this one for about 5 seconds just to remove any moisture and wrinkles from the garment. This is also a great opportunity for you to check your pressure. Aligning a left chest print is super simple if you don't have any measurement tools on you. So, number one, we'll just go up here to where the collar meets the shoulder seam and we'll draw a line down. Now, you'll take your sleeve on the side and go about 2 fingers up from where the armpit seam is. And that's gonna put us right here. Once we're happy with the alignment, we've already pre-pressed our shirt for 3 to 5 seconds, removing any moisture and wrinkles. Let's go ahead and press this down. Once this is applied, we could pull it off of the heat press. Another great thing about Elastoprints, because we are peeling cold, we could go ahead and just work on the back side of the shirt. So, with a fully threadable press like this auto clam that we could put it inside the t-shirt, now we'll go ahead and pre-press the back because it didn't get that pre-press the first time. With the dual stage timer on the auto clam, it is fantastic and super easy to automate this process. Here for our back graphic, all I've done is folded the transfer in half, creasing the top and bottom so I know where my center is. Now here we're gonna do about 4 to 5 finger lengths down from the bottom of the collar on the back, and that's gonna put it in that perfect center back placement. We'll go ahead and press this for that 15 seconds for Elastoprints. Once we have the front all peeled and applied, we could just go ahead and flip on over to the back. And we'll feel this to make sure it's cool. Sure enough, nice and cold, and we'll peel this one. So this Gildan Polo is a blend, so the Elastoprints are gonna apply perfectly onto it. And we'll just unbutton the top button here so I could get a mouse pad underneath to get these buttons away from the heating element. We'll go ahead and take it and slide it right on into the shirt. Just like the last time, we'll go a couple inches up from the bottom of the arm, which is gonna put us right in line with this button. Now Elastoprints is a cold peel, so we'll go ahead and remove this off of the platen. Now once our transfer is completely cool to the touch, we'll go ahead and peel the backing paper away. And just like that, we have an awesome left chest print on a cool polo. Now for our last application here today, we'll be using these Port Authority aprons. Now these are awesome with 2 pockets and they're perfect for cafes, bakeries, coffee shops, or even restaurants and food service. And we're not able to really get it onto the platen, we'll go ahead and pull our quick slip pad protector off of our auto clam. As we'll take this, we'll go ahead and lay it down onto the heat press. A full mouse pad this time. This is the size that we sell here at Transfer Express. We'll just go ahead and move it right on in here, making sure our print area is going to be free from any seams and give us that nice pressure. Since that's all set, we'll go ahead and take our transfer for our coffee shop. We'll just make sure that we're all nice and aligned. Now Elastoprints is a cold peel, so we'll go ahead and feel it. And nice and cold, we'll go ahead and peel it. And just like that, you have your own custom printed apron. And that's it. That's how easy it is to custom print workwear and employee uniforms for a variety of different industries. But make sure that you're subscribed by clicking subscribe below. We push content out like this every single week that's built to help you and your t-shirt business succeed. Make sure you click the thumbs up button if you learned something today. It helps this video be found so others could learn something too. And if you have your own tips and tricks, leave them in the comments section below. We love to hear from you guys. But until next time, I'm Dave, happy pressing, and you need to get to work.